Hello everyone, welcome to Nagesh Kurazgi Orchid School channel. I am Sridevi Kanke. I am going to teach you SST subject of grade 4. In the previous lesson we have studied soils of India, isn't it? And then forest of India also. Okay. Now we are going to start with the new lesson, that is lesson number 3. Yes? Any guesses? Yes, correct. Our water wealth. So we have completed our forest, soil also. Now come to the point of water. When we see this word water, you all know water, isn't it? Is it necessary? Yes, very much necessary. If water is not there, can we live? No, we cannot live. Water is more important. So we will go for this. That is our lesson number 3, our water wealth. What we are going to learn in this lesson? In this lesson we will learn about the uses of water and its sources. We will first learn what is water, how it is useful to us, and what are the sources, and then what we will learn next, why there is a shortage of water. So much water is there, but even then we have a shortage of water. What is the reason behind it? So we will learn in this also the different ways in which water is provided to people. Now this water we can find in many where. Yes, isn't it? Yeah, we can find water in rivers, lakes, seas, ponds, streams. These all water, how it is provided to the people. So let us see in this lesson. Now first of all, who all need water, students? Can you all tell? Yes, we need water, and else plants need water, animals need water, and everybody who are all living things, living organisms, they all need water. All living things need water. So all plants and animals need water. There can be no life without water. Can you imagine that? If water is not there, can we live? Yes? No, we cannot live. There is no life without water. We need water to drink. Why we all need water? Yes, students? Of course, first answer is drinking. We all need water to drink. As you thirst when you are running or when you are sitting, when you do something, we feel thirst, isn't it? So that time we drink water. And where we can use this water? We also need water to bath. Yes, students, bathing we need water, washing clothes and cooking. Yes, while cook to our food, that time also we need water. Farmers need water to grow crops. As farmers, they cultivate, isn't it? And they grow the crops. What they need for that? First of all, they need very much soil. Land fertile soil is necessary, and more important is water. If water is there, plenty of water will be there, then the land it will cultivate, and n number of crops can be grown over there. Now where we have seen that water we can use for the drinking, washing hands, brushing teeth also. You need water, no, students? Yes, while brushing, and then after brushing what do? Yes, of course you take water and you wash your mouth. That time bathing, cooking and watering plants also. In many ways water is useful to us. Without water can we do all the things? No. Now farmers, just now we have discussed that farmer need water. If water is not there, it is possible that farmer can do the can he grow the crops over there? No. If water is there, heavy rain is there, then only the crops will grow abundantly. Now we have known that how much water is important. Now come to the point of sources. Sources of water. About 3/4 of the earth surface is covered. Now our whole earth, can you all see that our earth how it is? Yes, see, this is our earth. Can you all see this? Yes, this is full globe. Our earth is there, where we can see this. All you can see blue part. Yes, blue color. It is nothing but water. It is nothing but water. That is full covered. It is full covered with water. How much part it is covered? 3/4 of full our earth is 3/4 of part of water is there. That much water is. Still we have a shortage of water. Why? We'll see it. It is present in oceans, where we can see this all water. We can see in oceans, seas, rivers, lakes and ponds. We can see that water is present in oceans, seas, rivers, lakes and ponds. There are many rivers in our country. As it? Yes, isn't it? Correct. We can see so many rivers are there. Can anyone tell me one river name? Yes, when we say river, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Krishna, we have so many rivers are there in our country. Water is also present under the earth's surface as groundwater. Now, not only our water is present on earth like rivers, oceans, seas, we can find water under the earth also. As while constructing buildings, what they do, they build a like bore, they dig a bore wells. That water comes from under the earth only. That is water, that is called groundwater. So our natural resources, where we can find water, we can find in oceans, rivers, ponds, lakes, streams. But shortage of drinking water. So 3/4 of water is there, but it even we have a shortage of water. Why? We'll see. But we still have a shortage of water in our cities and villages. Why? Not only cities, villages also having a shortage of water. Do you know the reason? Just we'll see. This is because of the following reasons. We'll see that reasons. The water in seas and oceans is salty. How much our earth is covered? 3/4 of water. So that water is, we cannot drink that water because of the salty. The sea water is salty. Have you all went for the vacations? Yes, you all obviously went, you all gone with your parents. Correct? That time you have the beaches, seas. When you go, you enjoy there. Can you drink that 1 cup of water over there? Yes, when you drink that water, it is very salty. Can you drink that water? No, not at all, because the sea water or oceans, all it contains salty. It cannot be used for drinking. Can be used for drinking? No. Salt water can you drink? No. At home also you see, you take 1 glass of filter water and you put only 1 tablespoon of salt in that. So can you drink that? No. 1 to half glass hardly you can drink that. After that you cannot drink also. See that, can we use that? No. We cannot be used for drinking or by farmers for watering their crops also. Even the farmers, they will also not use for the cropping, for their crops watering, because of the reason is oceans or sea or lakes, they having a salt water. Now this is one of the ocean or the sea. I have shown here that whatever water is touching the land. Can you see this white snow type? Yes, this is nothing but snow. Is nothing but what is snow? It is looking like snow, but it is nothing but a salt. our main source of water is rain. How we all get this water? We all get water from the ocean, seas. From where that oceans and trees are storing over there? The main thing is rain, whatever natural rain that is there. However, it rains only for 2 or 3 months in India. We have a cycle, isn't it? How many? We have a seasons. As time period changes, can you all tell how many seasons are there? Yes, summer season, winter season, rainy season, isn't it? These 3 seasons. As a season changes, what happens here? When rainy season comes, that time rain will come, and next when summer season comes, summer hot, winter means all cold. We all having that. So in fact, in several places it hardly rains at all. That whatever rain is there, at a time it will not rain in all the places. At hardly some places, at some places it will rain. The rivers are full of water during the monsoon months. As when rain is there, as the rainy season that comes, that time only the rivers full of water with, it will filled with the water only. As the season will changes, can we see the full of water there? No. So we can find full of waters in which season, students? Yes, monsoon month, that is rainy season. There are often floods during these months. Yes, after heavy rain, what happens? Now a river is there. For example, one example I want to give you all. You take one glass of water, okay, empty glass, and you take another glass and you pour in that. So you pour that, again you take one more glass. Can it fill? Yes, after how much gap is there, that much it will fill. After what happens? The water will fall down, isn't it, students? Yes, how much space it is required, that much of water is required, correct? If more you are giving in water, more again, what happens? A water, obviously it will fall down, isn't it? The same case in the rainy season, what happens? Our rivers, oceans, lakes, small ponds, heavy rain is there. The ponds, it is filled up, and rivers also, it is full of water, and what happens? Again rain is raining, that water will come out. Is nothing but what it is? It is flood. The full nearby the villages, whatever is there, so it will all filled with the water, isn't it, students? Yes, it will all will come in the water only. Nearby, especially who are living nearby the rivers, as rain is coming, it is full of water and it will flow away on the roads. Again, houses, it's filled with water. Everything, have you seen? Yes. So it all happens, and the heavy rain also due to the floods. It causes to the floods. They are often floods during these months. Now next, what we can see here, this is our rain. Rain is a main source of water. What we can do here to prevent floods? What we can do, students? We can do floods, we can prevent that. We can store that rainwater. We'll see in that next. Providing water. How that water are provided? We'll see. Water resources are unevenly distributed on the surface of the earth. Now whatever resources are there, water resources, it is unevenly, it is divided, it is unevenly distributed on the earth. How? Humans access this water in different ways. Humans means we uses this water in different ways, as cooking, bathing, drinking, watering the plants. In many ways we use, and farmers cultivate the crops. Yes, people who live near rivers take water from the rivers. The people who live nearby the Those people, they take water from the rivers. Some people have to walk for miles to get a pot of drinking water. Now those are the people who live nearby the river. They take from the river, isn't it? Now those who live far away from the rivers or pots and who there is nothing facilities there, there is no water facility, what they will do for drinking purpose? They have to come. They have to walk for miles and miles to get a pot of drinking water. See, I have shown here one image that from the well they are taking water and they are carrying. They are walking for miles and miles. Some pump out the water from the well. In some places they have a wells also, they will pump out. Now this is about, now we will go to for the next part, that is river water. In places where there are rivers, the river water is cleaned and supplied as drinking water. It is also used for irrigation, whereas river, we cannot find river water as a salty. Only seas and oceans we can find salty salt in that. The river water can be used for drinking. How it is, a process is there, like it is filtered, how it is cleaned and due to the chemicals and everything, and it is supplied to all the houses or the villages and the cities. In places where rivers are there, the water will be processed as filtered and it is clean and supplied to as a drinking water through the pipes. And this water not only used for the drinking, this water can be used for the irrigation. Irrigation means, students, here for the farming, to cultivate crops. Irrigation. See, this whatever the river water is through the pipes, they can use, they can feed and they can use for to cultivate the crops, to grow crops nicely. Now we will see that wells and tube wells. Now what are the wells and tube wells? How we can use? In these places where sufficient groundwater is available, wells are dug. As water in villages, we can see most probably we have a wells and tube wells, where we can find the tube wells in the farmer, isn't it, farming field. There we can see those kind. The groundwater, whatever the under the ground water is there, it is used as a wells. As wells are dug, in that we can see water is coming out from the ground. Tube wells. Tube wells are wells in which pumps are installed. In the tube wells, in that tube wells, the type of wells in which pump, like a tube and a huge big type of tube pumps are installed in that. The pumps run on electricity or diesel. These pumps, how it is can be worked? It has been worked on electricity as light, isn't it? As fan is there and we switch on, it all work on the electricity. It is like the scene here. The pumps run on the electricity or by diesel. Now these are the examples. I can show you, this is a well. We can see ground, land is there where it is dug, and we can see in that water is there. So due to with the help of a bucket or a rope, they can drop in that and they can pull out with the water, isn't it? And that where we can see in farming places, pumps are installed and then they can use that water for farming. They are commonly used in farms to provide water for irrigation. Why these tube wells are used? It is used for the irrigation purpose. And next is, have you seen this? Yes, here in some places we can find this kind of pump. It is like a hand pump. It is called as a hand pumps are worked by hand to draw water from deep inside the earth. Now it is also dug under this water. How, where we can see any pipelines are there? No, we can draw this water by this is how, can you see this handle? Yes, by that handle, this handle up and down, that water is coming out from this side. This all water is from underground water, isn't it? Groundwater only water comes out. We can find these kind of hand pumps near the villages or here also. In some places it is there. Now irrigation canals. Now wherever some canals are there, it is used for the irrigation water. Let us see here. Irrigation canals are dug to take water from rivers to regions where there is shortage of water. Some of the canals are there. Some canals are not there. It is dug to, why it is canals are dug? Because where water is not there, there is in that places the water is not available. So these canals are used to fulfill that water. So what they will do here, they take water from the canals, they take water from the rivers to the regions where there is shortage of water, where there is no water. These canals are helping. We have already one of the canals. Yes, in the previous lesson. What do you remember, students? Yes, Indira Gandhi Canal. Can you tell me some of the places where water is not there, shortage of water is there? Yes, desert places like Rajasthan. Very good, students. Rajasthan is like desert places. There is no water, there is no rainfall. What they will do? They will take that water or a canal like Indira Gandhi Canal, help those places, those regions where shortage of water is there. It takes water from the Satluj river to the northwest areas of Rajasthan. So Indira Gandhi Canal, where it is? Yes, in the previous in the term 1 we have studied. We have 3 basins, isn't it? Satluj river basin, Ganga basin, and one more is Brahmaputra basin. In that Satluj river basin, where it is? Side of northwest areas of Rajasthan, where that Indira Gandhi Canal has been made. That canal is helpful for the people who have a shortage of water. So from that water they can cultivate the crops, they can do the farming. Now come to the point of dams. Yes, when a teacher says dam, you all know? Yes, you have all visited. Can you all tell me one of the dam name? Yes, that is Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. Yes, very good, students. So you all know it, the dams. Where the dams are being built? Yes, very good. On the river. On the river dams are being built. So let us see deeply what it is. Dams are built on rivers to hold back the water in a reservoir behind the dam. Now why dams are built? Yes, to stop the floods. Yes, to store the water, whatever heavy water is coming out, to hold the water. What has been built? Dams are built on that river, and it is like in a reservoir. The reservoirs fill up during the dam. These reservoirs, whatever there, it will fill up when it is during the dam. The reservoirs fill up during the monsoon month. Which month? When heavy rain is there. That time these reservoirs are filled up. As heavy rain means rainy season, as water is there, that time. See, this is the example. This is heavy water is there. This is a dam where it is like reservoir. It is storing water. As there is shortage of water, that time it can be supplied to the places where water is not there. This controls flood. Yes, this why it is made dams, to control, to prevent the floods in the rivers. This water is used for irrigation during the time when there is shortage of water. Yes, obviously when there is no water, that time this reservoir or this dams is helping to that places. So this water can, how they can use for the cultivation, for the farming, and for irrigation purpose we can use. The force of the water as it flows down from the reservoir is used to generate electricity. And not only dams has built to store, from that what happened, due to the heavy flow of water in the dams, that time what happened, we can generate electricity. That water electricity is there, no? That electricity is generated. What we are using, lights? Yes. So the force of the water as it flows down from the reservoir, it is used to generate electricity. The electricity generated from the force of water is called, what it is called? It is called as hydroelectricity. Once again at this point, electricity generated from the force of water is called hydroelectricity. Since dams are useful in so many different ways, they are called multi-purpose project. So a dam is not only in so many ways we are using it, isn't it, students? The dam is used in as a reservoir, as it prevents floods, and then it is supplying water to the irrigation where summer season appears. Where a summer season comes, that time places will be dry up. So what they will do? That time this dams is helping to these places where we can give. So it is like a multi-talented. So the dams are useful in so many different ways. So it is called as multi-purpose project. Some major dams in our country. What are some? How many major are there? Some of them. So it is listed out over here. So I will read out. The first one is Bhakra Nangal Dam. It is built over the Satluj River, Punjab. Where we can find this Bhakra Nangal Dam? It is in Punjab. And where it is built on? Which river? Satluj River Basin. Now second we can find this Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. The Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, it is built on which river, students? Krishna River, where it is in the side of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The next dam is the Farakka Barrage over the Ganga River in West Bengal. The one more dam, it is built on a Ganga River in West Bengal. That is the name of the dam is Farakka Barrage. The one more dam, Hirakud Dam, over the Mahanadi River on Odisha. Mahanadi River in Odisha, there is a dam name is Hirakud Dam. These are the four dams are listed out here. One more time we will read out. The Bhakra Nangal Dam, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, the Farakka Barrage Dam and Hirakud Dam. These are the four major dams are there. Now this is the image, Bhakra Nangal Dam. Can you see, students? So heavy water it is there, and it is to stop this heavy flow of water from the flood, dam has been built. This flow of water, it is used to generate electricity, is nothing but is called hydroelectricity. This is the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, Farakka Barrage Dam, Hirakud. Okay, Hirakud is the images of Hirakud Dam. However, big dams are being discouraged. Nowadays, we cannot find, this has been discouraged all over the world now. This is the reason behind environmentalists claim that they cause environmental problems. They stop building big dams because of the reason is the whatever the environmental problems are occurring. So they have stopped. they displace a large number of people living in the reservoir area of the dam. Like near the dam where a number of people are living, that area, reservoir area, it displaces. They also destroy the animal and plant life in the area. Not only the people are displaced, the human life, they also destroy animal life and plant life too. Some scientists feel that large reservoirs can cause earthquakes in some areas due to that heavy dam, dam water flow. That heavy water flow causes earthquake. Due to that, what happens? Plants, animal life can be destroyed, or the people nearby that places who are the humans, maybe they can be, it can cause may damage. So it can be earthquakes. So the scientists feel that large rivers can cause the earthquakes in some areas. Okay students, so we will end this part, and the next episode will continue. Till then, bye bye. Read the lesson.